I mean, anybody can pull this up on their phone. You'll see all of these red streets.
Yeah, it's turned to red on everything.
Even though we can see live that those streets are completely empty at this point, but they are all blocked off at this point. And obviously, there's a lot of security that we really never see here, and a lot of preparation that goes into this. The police working with the Secret Service, and it now appears that the presidential motorcade is making its way up here. We've seen the lead motorcycles and that police escort as the president makes his way to the Montelucia resort. Lots of security involved in doing something like this. You know, the Phoenix police helicopter, the only aircraft in the air around this. There's a temporary flight restriction, what we call a TFR, that was, I believe it was 15 or 20 miles around where the president is landing. So terrorism is always a huge concern whenever you have a head of state and the president of the United States arriving here, and that's what the governor is, what Mary Ellen was referring to, is the governor is going to be going to that emergency terrorism task force that is set up and activated whenever we have a presidential visit. They're going to be monitoring all kinds of activity, from social media to different police calls, all kinds of things that they're going to look for that could be possible threats to the president. There's a tremendous amount of security, but for most of us, that means just stay out of the area if you can. Stay out of the area of Paradise Valley, right around Lincoln and Tatum, because that's where the president's going to be. You're not going to get anywhere near this hotel, and obviously any route that he might take going from there to the Phoenix Convention Center downtown, expect those routes to be blocked off, and often blocked off at a moment's notice too.
And you were talking about the airspace, perhaps a sign of the times as well, the concern over drones, and even that's not allowed. The concerns of weaponized drones and keeping everyone safe. And we're seeing the motorcade as it races through the intersection, that being the Montelucia that you see on the corner on the left of your screen.
So we're going to be continuing to monitor this. This is one of the parts of the president's visit that the press has no access to. Again, we're told that he's been resting here, but obviously when he's got some time on the ground in Arizona, he's going to want to be meeting with some of the top state officials here, some of the top Republican Party strategists as well. Certainly Jeff DeWitt, our state treasurer, the person who ran the logistics of the national campaign for President Trump, as well as the statewide campaign here. He's a close associate of the president and somebody who you can expect the president to meet with at some point. But again, officially, he's just taking a breather and taking a rest at that hotel.
And this is the first time we've tracked them over to the Montelucia. Usually it's to Royal Palms or some of the other hotels in the valley. So we'll continue to watch all of this. But